Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'd like to provide some stock analysis and also a short 5-minute trading lesson at the end, so please stay tuned. Okay, so a quick recap of the previous video. For those of you who have not caught up with that yet, I did do a deep dive due diligence video on SafeMoon, which is the new digital cryptocurrency, looking at the risks, rewards and whether or not you should buy. So if anybody's not seen that, please refer back to the previous video for in-depth analysis of SafeMoon. Okay, so before we start today's stock analysis, I'd like to do a quick shout out to Umar. And Umar has said in the comments that a lot has happened in terms of legal proceedings with regards to LKCO, and would you like to comment on this? So thanks for the feedback there, Umar. Yes, I would like to provide an update on LKCO. So let's have a quick recap of ticker symbol LKCO Luokung Technology and what this company are about. Okay, so a quick recap of the company. Luokung Technology is a stock that we have featured a few times on this channel. It's a very high risk stock. The company is based in China. In terms of the key issues with this, there is a threat of a delisting, which we're going to look at an update for that as well shortly in the video. But just to recap in terms of what they do, in terms of this company, they are a spatial temporal big data technology services company looking at leading location interactive travel services based in China. They also have mobile internet, LBS, internet travel, intelligent transportation, autonomous driving, smart cities, intelligent internet of things, amongst many others. So it's a very highly technology driven company with lots and lots of potential. The share price is going through lots of volatility at the moment, so we'll look at that also. So first thing I'd like to bring you in terms of breaking news on this stock, the company has received a letter from NASDAQ, and this is just a letter to notify them and remind them that the business is going to be suspending trading on the 9th of May 2021. However, although this has been sent to them, what I would also like to do is also provide you with a little bit of reassurance with regard to this letter. Okay, so although the letter is of concern, what I can assure you of is that Luokung have included that letter as an exhibit with their attorneys as a declaration to be filed with the court. So they are responding positively. I'm very, very confident that there will be a preliminary injunction for this letter. And as we know, there is also an impending court case which should, I'm quite confident of, remove the delisting threat to Luokung. Okay, so the other thing I'd like to remind you of is this news article with regard to Xiaomi and their ban reprieve, which we know happened earlier. And as soon as that happened, the share price did rally in excess of 10%. So I'm very confident a similar situation will happen with Luokung, and I also expect the share price to rally once we have the announcement of the court case. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to update you with is the recent institutional buyers report, and we can see here on 23rd of April 2021, Fidelity Nasdaq Composite Index Fund purchased in excess of 160,000 shares, and more recently on the 29th of April 2021, JISAX purchased 36,000 shares. Okay, so finally, in terms of this stock, what's the future, what's the potential right now in terms of the share price? Although we have seen some positive recovery, I do believe there is a short seller attack on this stock, which is certainly not helping with the share price. However, once the court case has been decided, I think that short seller attack can be squeezed, and we can see positive momentum certainly back towards $2 for this stock. Okay, so it's now time for lesson of the day. Before we look at the lesson of the day, I'd like to give a shout out to Ral, and Ral has in the comments said, thank you, Ali. It would be great if you can add the lessons for how you determine the support and resistance lines on the charts for a specific stock, giving an example. Congratulations on the earnings. Indeed, it recovered. Very good analysis as always. So I think the stock he's referring to is ticker symbol MARA. I did use support and resistance for this stock. So please refer back to that video for that. So let's now move over to the lesson of the day. Okay, so today's lesson of the day is looking at support and resistance to make decisions for buying and selling. Okay, so the first specimen I'd like to show you is a chart here showing where the buyers are in control. So the momentum of this particular stock is upwards, and we can see here the buyers are generally in control. So the blue line indicates the support for this particular stock, and we can see just where the stock touches the blue line, that's the kind of indication to buy this particular stock. And that the peaks would also be an indication to sell, certainly if you are considering day trading this stock. Okay, so the second specimen chart I'd like to show you is where the sellers are in control, and in this particular chart we can see the overall momentum for this stock is downwards, and the two white lines also now show support and resistance. So the top line represents resistance, the bottom line represents support. So support is always the indication to buy, resistance can generally indicate the time to sell. However, in this stock, the overall momentum is downwards, so that's also something that you need to be aware of in terms of making your decisions. Okay, so the final thing I'd like to share with you is the bar chart tool. On this bar chart tool, we can see that it gives you the bar chart opinion. So the stock that I referred to in the previous video was Mara, ticker symbol MARA. So this is a stock that I made a decision to buy at $29. It did go in excess of $37. So if we look at this tool here, which gives the opinion, so what you can use this particular tool to give an exact indicator in terms of a value. So we can see here the indicators based on the 30th of April. For Mara, support $32.06, pivot point $34.90, and resistance $37.74. So these are the indicators if you want to look at the particular stock in terms of the exact points for support, resistance and pivot. So the overall opinion on this one is a 56% buy. The good thing in terms of buyers for this particular stock, this stock did go down, but it generally always recovers. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned. Join me again.